Hi, I'm Spreadsheet, and welcome to No Bonusing ReZero Edition. So this is Beatrice. She is a mysterious throne stage with 1.4 million HP, and like the same counters and normal damage we've had, which like isn't even 1500. Very, very, very easy. So here we have Mysterious. This is the only team that I used where I don't have the damage ball seal, because, well, I just wanted to prove that Mysterious isn't trash, because many people have no idea what Mysterious does because they don't have the characters, which is fair. So, it's pretty standard stuff. Just kind of make do with what I have until I win. Pretty easy. Took a couple of tries because damage balls really, really suck. But yeah. So, while this is going, I want to tell you that I'm like exactly 69 subscribers away from 1,000. If you aren't subscribed, please do. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I guess I'll finish that playthrough of Yokai Watch 4 I have. I gotta edit that down, so you can have that, and then Stoke wants to do some sort of Q&A thing. Whatever. So yeah, subscribe. We've done 1.45 million. This would be 1.6 against tribe neutral stages. So yeah, not a bad team. Next up is Enma, because this is just the order I did them in. Most of these were done first try. Heartful took a couple of tries just because damage balls suck. This team took a couple of tries because it's just bad. And then other teams took multiple tries, not to win, but to get a run that didn't look like a 5-year-old was doing it. So yeah, the problem is that my Enma doesn't have New Year's Kyra, who's the Fast Fever. So I have to make do with not having him. So it's real, honestly, it's just standard, do as many Soultimates as you can, and then we win. I did the same thing against friggin' Blizaria last event. Honestly, this throne is about as easy as Blizaria. Blizaria had more HP, but the stages that were nerfed against it were already like really nuclear bombs. So, and then Brave is already gonna win against this stage, so it didn't really help them. And Tough, it helped Tough, but that's kind of it. Heartful, they already win. It doesn't matter that they're tribe disadvantage, so whichever one you want to say is more difficult, whatever. So, if I had LB10, friggin' what's his face, Boso Enma, this would be a little bit easier, but I don't. So yeah, then we just do Soultimate Phil, Oni King, and we win. Yeah, not too bad considering I don't have either of the best Nyanbo Enma characters. In this event, Tough was actually buffed because of Rem. However, we're not allowed to use Rem because she has a damage buff. So, this is the last time we'll have to use bottom tier Tough, and from now on, we'll be able to use top 3 Tough. Arguably, top 1. That's a whole discussion for a later video. I'll do an end of the year tier list and UZ rankings. Rem is definitely going to be a controversial placement because I'm not going to say she's like top 3 character because she's incredibly good. Obviously, she's insanely good. The team can do like, I've seen them do like 3 million damage in 8 or 9 Soultimates, which is ridiculous. Like, no team should be able to do 3 million in 9 Soultimates. Like, even Shady and Brave aren't able to do that much. I mean, Shady maybe can. I don't know. I don't have the perfect Shady team. But considering that, like, they're just crazy. So yeah, not crazy Tough over here. I missed the G Ultimate with Jupiter Death, and I kind of just like kept spamming him because I thought it'd be fun. And we managed to get a tribe advantage, 1.75, basically. Yeah, pretty fun. And goodbye Jupiter Death. Next up is Eerie. I thought when Tough got access to Rem, I thought they were just going to be about as good as, a little bit better than Eerie, because I thought they were going to do like the same damage, except Tough has a revive. Then we figured out that little exploit that I made a video about where they can do like 2 million damage in 7 Soultimates. And now I think Tough is insanely good. Like, actually, it is 100% not the dev's intention. There are like some goofballs out there that are like, oh, this is what the devs intended. No, they did intend for Rem to be able to buff the damage of everyone else. They didn't intend for Tough to be able to do 2 million damage in 7 Soultimates. That's ridiculous. That's like what the nuclear teams do with Megumin and Jane. Like, a normal team, it just isn't supposed to be able to do that. This is like like super easy exploit. People are even using Rem off like her own tribe because the buff is that crazy. But however, their team has like 12,000 HP, which is bad, like really bad. But yeah. Anyways, here's Eerie. I decided to just do as much damage as I could, which is 8 Soultimates for a pretty nice. I don't know what it is, 1.9 I think. Basically, yeah. So yeah, Eerie's good. They're just damage now. Next up is the Charming team. The weird thing about the Charming team is, like, I think they're a top 3, top 4 team. They just don't feel like it. Like, they don't feel like a top tier team. Whenever I use them, it kind of just feels like, yeah, we're doing fine. Like, not actually, like, blowing through the enemy like we actually are. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. They only have 1 Fast Fever now, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So anyways, here's Blazaria. I think she's like G2 or 3. I really don't know. Maybe even G1. I have no clue. So, the cool thing about Blazaria is that she's got drop big, so we can take advantage of her drop big while also getting Komaki Komami with Elzamekias, so that way we can just spam her like 4 times. It's quite ridiculous. So in like 5 Ultimates, we've done 1.05 million. We happen to have enough drop big Blazarias, so now we can do 2 more Blazarius Ultimates. Do I even do a second one? I think I do, just cause. Yeah. So this is their tribe disadvantage, by the way. That's probably why it felt not too good. But 1.8 is pretty wild for tribe disadvantage, in all honesty. Next up is Mysterious, except we don't have 2 of the most top tier Mysterious characters. We've got Mika, the EX popper. We have Spectaire, the insane fever extender. We have Okayu, the UZ Unity. And we have Beatrice herself, because she has fast fever. That's like the main reason I brought her. And then Subaru, because I didn't want to bring another Unity because I wanted it to be funny. And obviously, I would much rather bring Subaru than like half of the characters that have come out this year. Which is weird, because she's a gosh darn double Z rank. And I think she's better than like a lot of the characters we've had this year. Purely because she works really well with Mysterious. It's very strange. So, the thing with Spectaire is that she does more damage based off of how much HP you have, and obviously this team setup doesn't really have that much HP. I didn't get the pop heal at the start of the thing, which is what I was trying to go for, which kind of sucks, but whatever. We use a Subaru here because I can. Then do we do a Beatrice or a Mika? A Beatrice. So she's LB9 in this because, of course, I don't have LB10, and I thought I'd be able to get a Beatrice Ultimate, but I didn't, so I just Mika, and then do a Beatrice. And I did this first try, by the way. I want you to realize that. First try. That's crazy. For this weird conglomerate Mysterious team, pretty cool. Next up is Slippery, the new worst team in the game. Again, I swear they can't catch a break. Like, the only time I thought they were good was in like my first couple of tribe tier lists, and those are very wrong. So, the problem with Slippery is they're just really normal. Like, that's it. They are incredibly normal, which is not how you be a top tier team. So, yeah, like, that's kind of just it. They're good, but that's not good enough to be a top tier team. They're still really good, obviously. However, this time I just could not get like the flow of spamming Ryuta and Mercury Death, which kind of sucked because like why are there like no Ryutas on screen? It's ridiculous. So then I just kind of spam the other Soultimates because why not? And it just works. It was like a very like quick and dirty kill. So I mean, that's fine, I guess. I really don't know what they could do to buff Slippery. They're kind of just there. So, yeah. Very strange. 1.45. That's like Heartful level. That's crazy. Next up is the Shady team. This is another team that took multiple attempts. Not because of difficulty, but because I wanted the run to not look like I was having an aneurysm while I was doing it. So, the thing is with Shady is that Jane's heal just kind of makes up for the extra time you're spending to get her Soultimate, which is crazy, and she can just guard, like, at any point. Like, at any point, she can just decide, nah, I don't feel like taking that normal, which is wild. Do we even get the heal? We do. So, yeah, kind of insane, considering that, like, this team doesn't have an LB10 Hino, and Asu is G1, I think. Hino is G2, so They're missing a lot of power in their Soultimates, and they still do quite an insane amount of damage. So, I don't even remember how much damage we do here, because I did all of these yesterday, because why not? The problem with Asu is that he doesn't have an easy way to get his Soultimate up, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Honestly, I think we just win here. Yeah, if I just used Asu right here, we would have won. Which is insane that they just won in like 4... Is that 4 Soultimates? Was that 4 Soultimates they just won in? Yeah. And then with a 5th Soultimate, yeah, that's it. 5 Soultimates, essentially 1.6, would be higher if I had a normal Shady team. That's insane. And now we have Brave, Tribe Advantage, Nuclear Soultimate. What else is new? So, it's kind of just like standard Brave stuff. If I would use the Easy Link skill instead on Megumin instead of the Ohajiki skill, this would be like even easier. So, while Megumin she's kind of looking like she's kind of falling off because, well, Thrones just kind of have insane amount of damage, and Rem apparently can just make any team do the same level of damage she does. She is still insanely good. So, and if you use the Ohajiki skill for essentially super easy Megumin Ultimates, it's honestly not that bad. So I do still think she's kind of in a league of her own with Aqua and Jane compared to Rem, but they're all really good. And especially if we have Tribe Advantage, they're gonna still look insanely good. We have like half of our HP gone, which is ridiculous, and we still win. That's just how crazy Megumin is. So I think I do 5 Ultimates maybe. Maybe? No, I think it might be 6. I don't know. I think we just win right here. Yeah. And I decide I want to do extra because I want to murder. So this is 4 Ultimates, I think. Yeah, 5. And, is that it? Do I do another one? Yeah. Did we just do 1.95 Ultimates? That's crazy. And was it 6? Maybe? I don't know. 7? Insane. Do I do another one? No, I think I triggered the revive. Yeah, I did. But still, pretty insane levels of damage. Not bad. Alright, we've got 2 bonus clears. First up is free-to-play Heartful. No Summer Setsuna, no Orihime Natsuyomi, no Dolyu, and Amelia does not have a damage up unless you bring Reinhard, which is hilarious, because I did this first try, by the way. I tried it again a couple more times. It took a couple of attempts to get a second win, because I just got really lucky here with enough Noels. So, yeah. We bring Agaha instead of Omatsu because Agaha just hits harder. That's really it. Like, even though she's also a fever extender, like Santa Natsuyomi is, Agaha just hits, like, way harder than everyone else. So, we bring her for that. And we bring support characters to make her do more damage. Such as Amelia, who is an Afterfill Soultimate filler, except I don't have the Afterfill in this clip. So, that's funny. Then we do another Agaha. Then I think it's another Noelle, maybe? Yeah, it's another Noelle. Then, obviously we EX pop. And is that it? And then we do a Santa Natsuyomi. Yes. And as you can see, we just barely get the win to first try. I wasn't expecting to win, but hey, free-to-play Heartful win, tribe disadvantage, pretty cool. The only tribe worse than free-to-play Heartful is free-to-play Enma. So obviously I had to get that sort of W. This was actually like really difficult, and if I had the LBs of Goku Enma and Boso Enma, then this would be like a joke. Like really, really easy. So both of them, like obviously Boso Enma and Goku Enma make a really good team where we do get into fever time without taking a normal. Except we have no Unity characters on this team at all. We just have the 20% watch. That's it. It's actually like really bad. So we kind of just do the same sort of thing we do with normal Enma. And it's kind of like, yeah. We get to use Goku Enma's Ultimate. He's an EX popper. Not a good one because he doesn't have any sort of skills to help get his Ultimate up. Except for those like giant balls that you saw me pop and everything turned into Goku Enma. Except that's not consistent, so I don't like it. It's a pretty fun team, honestly. It was really fun to be able to use Goku Enma. We do Oni King, then maybe a Black Hole Kyra, then friggin' Jane. Yeah, and if I had Jane's LBs too, that would be nice. But we just literally, just by the skin of our teeth, which isn't even a real thing. We get the win. Pretty cool. Not bad. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, please. And you get a Yokai Watch 4 playthrough and some sort of Q&A, I guess. W's.